Keep a civil tongue, Delani.
Okay. Now, I think most everything else is going to have to be sold. To the scamp. I also need arrows. Let's see. No, not bolts. Really? Whatever, bro. Sit on the floor then. Is there a fighters guild in Caldera?
What is it?
Most places there's a mages guild, there's a fighters guild, but I don't know if I've ever looked for... They're usually right by each other, so maybe there isn't one here.
Where did I put that?
Alright, we're gonna have to spend several days selling. I'm here all week. Oh good, because I'm gonna need you to be. Take that. Okay. Alright, now we get to do this 2 at a time. I've got booze. How'd you learn to talk, bro? What makes you different? What makes you different than your brothers? What's the lore here? Why do you exist? Why do any of us exist? Let's get existential with each other for a minute. Okay, are we done? I think we're done. I never checked what that belt did. The one that we got from Sulapul. Belt of Heartfire. Nope, that was different. This one. Restore health and fortify agility. Okay. Alright then. Okay. I think we are now done.
What was that?
Now, I did forget to replenish my potions, so I actually am going to go back to Balmora and buy some potions.
What's this about?
Fatigue and health potions. That's what we need. And then we will recall.
Have you any news?
How are we doing? 5 out of 10, huh? Okay. Alright, so I want your quality restore health. How come you don't sell fatigues? I don't like that.
Welcome, friend.
Do the citizens of Margon still have to worry about necromancy? Oh, that's an assignment we haven't finished yet. Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
How does the day greet you, friend?
Warmly greeted, friend.
I don't think you
Welcome.
replenish, do you? Oh, you do. Cool. We got 6 of those on hand. I think that should be good for now. No, we're recalling. Probably should have gotten more arrows, but it's fine. Okay, not fully sure what I'm going to be looking for here, but we're going to be looking for it, so let's get to the northeast side of this mountain. Let's see, is this the same one? I think this is the one. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, you've been chasing me for a while, huh, buddy? Yeah, we'll leave the mace behind. Alright, just gonna work on our destruction on the way, huh? Since I can't really work on marksman. Okay, I don't think my journal took down the direct instructions from this place that we're heading to, so we're just gonna have to kind of guess a little bit, I think, but we'll do our best. Let's check out these Dwemer ruins while we're here. Bethuan. Yeah, okay, fine. We're gonna be adventuring in the dark in just a minute. A lot of dead scribs. Alright. There's one other direction we still need to go. This one might be a short one. We'll leave those. Okay, pretty short one. Cool. I think we're cool. Okay. Heavy armor, nice. Summon golden sage. Hell yeah. Cool. Hey, thanks. Sorry for stealing from you, homeboy. Okay, so 2 rock spires mark the entrance of the Valley of the Wind, and they bear the name of the seer Aaron, who is blessed by Azura. Okay. Valley of the Wind is a valley on the northeast slopes of Red Mountain. Alright. So it's somewhere here. Maybe it's this? Hard to say. Probably be easier to find out if there wasn't a bunch of wind. Okay. Ooh. Those. Right there. Bet you that's what I'm looking for. Those have got to be the teeth, right? Okay, those are them. Those have got to be them. Aaron's Teeth. In the Valley of the Wind, 2 rock spires mark the entrance of the Valley of Wind, and they bear the name of the seer Aaron, who is blessed by Azura. These might be the teeth of the wind. The Valley of the Wind is a valley on the northeast slopes. The skin of the pearl, when I mentioned the needle in the Valley of the Wind, the Ashlander said there was a whitish rock at the top of the needle. That might be the skin of the pearl I'm looking for. Okay. Let's see. Alright, well, maybe if we just follow this path, we're gonna find this pearl thing, and then we just need to, I think we're getting close. This is the Ancestral Tomb they mentioned. My bad. Okay. Okay, we'll just keep following this path, and hopefully it'll lead us where we're trying to go, huh? Ooh, that was a weird graphical glitch. I don't know what that was about. Never seen that one before. Okay, this is it. I think this is it.
The door is locked and will not open. The star is the key.
You got it. Let's try 7 o'clock.
In the dawn hour under Azura's star, the door is opened.
Hell yeah. Oh, look at these guys. Moon and star. Constant effect, fortify personality, and fortify speechcraft.
Nerevar reborn, Incarnate. Your first 3 trials are finished. Now 2 new trials lie before you. Seek the Ashlander Ashkans and the Great House Councillors. 4 tribes must name you Nerevarine. 3 houses must name you Hortator. My servant, Nabane Mesa, shall be your guide. And when you are Hortator and Nerevarine, when you have stood before the false gods and freed the heart from its prison, heal my people and restore Morrowind. Do this for me, and with my blessing.
Oh, well, thank you, Azura. Azura's got my back, I guess. Woohoo! Oh, whoa, look at this. Oh, shit. I didn't remember any of this. So what does our journal say? I saw Azura in the Cavern of the Incarnate. I received the moon and star, an enchanted ring. And I am the Nerevarine. I have passed the first 3 trials. Now I must show moon and star to the Ashkans of the tribes, and the counselors of the houses. Each tribe must call me Nerevarine. Each house must call me Hortator. These are the next 2 trials. Nibani Mesa shall be my guide. I must return to her in secret council. Welcome, Incarnate Moon and Star, reborn Hortator Nerevarine, mourner of the tribe unmourned, redeemer of the false gods. I am Peak Star. I am not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask and I shall answer if wisdom guides me. Are these all people who hoped to become the Nerevarine but couldn't? You bear the moon and star, the Ring of Nerevar. None may deny you are Nerevar reborn, the prophesied incarnate. The temple will know you as an enemy. Ordinators will mark you for death, and the tribunal faithful of the great houses will hate and fear you. The doubters of the tribes will test your strength and doubt your honor. You will be known. You must prepare and be ready. You must go before the counselors of the great houses and satisfy them, for only the councils of the great houses can name you Hortator. I do not know the settled people of the great houses and can offer you no counsel. You must go before the Ashkans of the Wastes people and satisfy them, for only the Ashkans of the 4 tribes can name you Nerevarine. Speak first with Sul-Matul of the Urshalaku, and with wise woman Nabani Mesa. For all of the Ashlanders they are wisest in the lore of the Incarnate, and you have already shown Sul-Matul proof of your worth. Tribe Unmourned. Pity Daggeth Ur in the sixth house. All they do, all they are is foul and evil. But they begin in brightness and honor, and the cause of their fall was their loyal service to you, Lord Nerevar. You told Lord Daggeth to guard the profane tools beneath Red Mountain, and thus he was tempted. He did your bidding when he tried to keep those tools from the tribunal, and so he hates you. You who betrayed him, and the tribunal, who mocked his honor, attacked him, and stole the profane tools for their own use. False gods. The tribunal and Daggeth Ur have the unnatural abilities and lifespans of gods, but they gain these things by actions that mock the gods, and misuse divine power. They were ambitious and unwise, and the consequences of those ungodly acts threaten all that lives in Morrowind. The profane tools. Karganok, High Priest of the Dwemer, forged enchanted artifacts to still the power of the gods. Nerevar fought the Dwemer to prevent this blasphemy, but Daggeth Ur took these tools to make himself a god, and the Tribunal took these tools to make themselves gods. Though the Tribunal sought to do good with their power, they are tainted by the same corrupt desires that moved Daggeth Ur. I was not the one. I am a failed Incarnate. So are all these who remain here with me in the caverns of the Incarnate. I survived the Blight, but I fell in battle with an ash vampire. I could not master the arts of war, nor could I learn the ways of the great houses. They would not have accepted me as Hortator. Take these few poor things, they are of no use to me. Okay. Wisdom guides me. I will answer when I can, and with what I know, but the visions of Azura are often obscure for two reasons. One, because the future cannot be known, and choices may always be made. Two, because truth is not clear or simple. Azura's riddles warn us to think long and hard. They force us to search carefully for truth and meaning, and not to rely only on impulse and force. Alright. Alright, so I think at this point, anytime we run into Ordinators, they may hate us and try to kill us, so we may actually not be able to go to Vivek for a while. Or at the very least, we might have to just be careful around Ordinators, so we'll see. Welcome, Incarnate. I am Erodon. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. I saw Morrowind fall to the Empire. I lived through the humiliation of the surrender, swore hatred and vengeance against Imperial and Tribunal alike for their betrayals. In later years, I despaired, turned to Red Mountain, where I grew old and died fighting the Blight and Red Mountain monsters. Take my weapons and armor. I have no further use for them. Okay, he gave us his spear and cuirass. How are we doing on weight? We're doing okay. It looks like we're going to be getting a bunch of things from these people. Wow, your spear sucks. That must be your cuirass. Restore fatigue and restore health. Okay. Yeah. Don't hate me if I end up selling all your shit, bro. Goes for all of you. Welcome, Incarnate. I am Idreni Nerothran. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask and I shall tell you my story. I lived in the late years of the Tribunate, and behind the scenes I helped us demoralize then repel the Akaviri invaders. I knew nothing of the Nerevari nor Daggeth Ur until I took refuge with the Ashlanders. I died a fool trying to loot ruined Kogarun. Here, take these. Maybe there's something in the world left worth stealing. Cool. Master's Probe and a Master's Lockpick. I am Kukun Chodala. What's your story? I was an Ashkan. I led my people against the Akaviri while the Cyrodiil dogs fled before them like Kogoti. I quested deep into the strongholds in Red Mountains, cleansing the unclean things in their own blood. I did not heed the counsel of the women, and to my shame I craved glory, but never saw my real enemies. My axe and boots are yours, with my blessing. Welcome, Incarnate. I am Hort Led. What is your story? I died 400 years ago in the last days of turmoil and unrest after the Empire came to Morrowind. I was a thinker and not a doer, and though I was marked by the stars, I was not a hero. Take these things of mine, my bones won't complain. We got his robe, and Sithis has been added to your inventory. What is Sithis? Okay, we'll have to go through all this stuff at some point. We should wear the moon and star. Only makes sense. All right. All right, we should have a recall now that we can use to go right back to the camp. Okay. I do not know the ways of wizards. I have heard they honor the tests of life and death as we do. The ones who live a long time, the ones who die are forgotten. They are old and strange and terrible. I know little, but I am afraid. And what is my counsel to you? Be afraid. It is no time to be bold and careless. It is no time to hoard your treasures. With wizards, there are no second chances. Okay? Telvanni counselors? I am told the wizards who speak for the Telvanni counselors may be found in a strange building in Sadrith Mora. The counselors themselves are ageless sorcerers living in the towers scattered over Vardenfell. I know nothing about them except that they are old, terrible, and evil. Cool. I'm one of them. Tell me what you saw and heard in the Cavern of the Incarnate. She listens carefully. It is as I have seen in my dream. It is a true dream, sent from Azura to guide me. Yep. Okay. The fourth trial is a stranger's voice unites the houses. 3 houses call him Hordator. When you have been named Hordator by each of the 3 great houses of Vardenfell, come to me for further guidance, for you will have passed the 4th trial. Okay. So, we need to get the great houses now to call us Hordator. Let's see. So, 5th trial. The 5th trial is a stranger's hand unites the Velathi. 4 tribes call him Nerevarine. The 4 tribes are the 4 tribes of Vardenfell, the Orshalaku, Ahamesu, and Zainab, and the Arabaminsun. When you have been named Nerevarine by each of the 4 Ashlander tribes of Vardenfell, come to me for further guidance, for you will have passed the 5th trial. Okay, so for you, we'll probably just have to talk to... I am the wise woman of the Urshalaku, and the Ashkan Sul-Matul is our chief, a brave and respected war leader, and warrior protector of the Nerevarine cult. He'll have to name us. Okay. So if we can get him to name us, then that's 1 down. Of the Grazelands are mild and peace-loving, the wise woman of the Ahamusa. Merpal is also their Ashkan. Cool. Can you tell us how to get there? I wonder if these are getting marked on my map. I think we found Zainab. The Ashlanders of the Zainab tribe are sly and crafty. Their camp is in the interior of the Grazelands. Okay, you're also in the Grazelands. And Arabanim... Of Molagmar love themselves and their weapons above all else. Their Ashkan Ulath Pal is cruel and ambitious, and his Gulakans are just like him. Their wise woman, Manirai, is cautious and reasonable. Seek her counsel. Don't waste your speech on the war cons. Okay, we'll talk to her first then. That one's gonna be the tough one, it sounds like. 6th trial. I am not sure. The tribe unmourned may mean the 6th house, House Daggeth, which was exterminated after the Battle of Red Mountain. But it may also mean the Dwemer, or the Dwarves, as Westerners call them. And eating sin is doing atonement for another sin. Okay, and 7th. The cursed false gods must be the tribunal. They are surely false gods, evil sorcerers and necromancers, and they murdered Nerevar, so they might set themselves up as gods. Binds are broken must refer to Nerevar's broken promise to the Ashlanders to honor the ways of the spirits and the rights of the land. Okay.
I see this land suits you.
I can spare a few moments.
Alright, name me Nerevarine. You have passed the 3rd trial. Before you lies the 4th trial and the 5th trial. I have spoken with Nabani Mesa and I know these trials. You wish to be called Urshalaku Nerevarine, but first, would you hear the counsel of Sul Matul? Yes. Good. First, I would give you warning. When you are called Nerevarine, the word must spread, and many must hear. Your enemies will hear and come seeking your blood. And such friends as you may have among the great houses, those who heed the words of the temple, they may forget their love for you. If you have business with the people of the houses and temple, you may wish to conduct that business first before you are named Nerevarine. Ooh, we might want to wait on this then. Second, I tell you, seek the counsel of wise woman Nabani Mesa, for you are an outlander and ignorant of the ways of our people. Nabani Mesa can tell you of the other tribes, of their ways, and of their ashkans. If you do not know these things, you will make many mistakes and waste precious time. That is my counsel. Now, if you wish to be named Urshalaku Nerevarine, we may speak of these things. Okay. I think I'm gonna wait. And maybe I'll do a little bit of research about how long it'll take me to not be in people's bad graces again. Because I need to be able to travel around Vivek, and I still want to be able to do Telvanni stuff. So, I want to be able to do some Telvanni stuff and travel around Vivek and do, you know, quests and whatnot there. So, I may be waiting on this. Alright. But let's call this good. And maybe we'll go back to either working on Telvanni or working on the Morrowind Tomb. One of the two. Alright, so what we're gonna do then is use intervention. So I think that's an Imperial fort that's over there. Alright, so
We
what's
make
my
a
next
special
goal
trip
here?
Just for you. Same low price.
Okay, how do we get there? A Daedric ruin on an island on the west coast of Vardenfell. Okay, Lormarin, I think, was this one over here, right? No? Where's La Ode? There it is. But there's, oh yeah, right there, next to Balmora. Okay, cool. We're going to Balmora then. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, 7th Son, Ivan K, Len, HLLJ, Knife Namaste, Caleb Adkins, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.